Thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video.
12, 11, 10, 9, ignition.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Alex and welcome back to another video. It's that time of year again, it's Christmas time. I stuck a tweet out on Twitter the other day where I said I've literally done 0.001% of my Christmas shopping, and to this day, that is still factually 100% correct. However, what I have been spending my time doing is looking for tech gifts under £50 that are all from Amazon that you guys can buy if you're stuck for ideas. So let's get straight into this. Okay, first up on the list is this tiny little spy camera. Now this thing is actually mental. And yeah, all 10 of the things that are in this video I've actually gone ahead and bought. We've tested here in the office just to make sure they're all working fine. So this is a little wireless, battery powered CCTV little mini spy camera. It's honestly tiny. So the lens is actually up here. It's a little pinhole camera, but what you can actually do is take the top portion of the camera off, and then it comes with this huge long ribbon cable with this tiny little camera right on the end here. You're then left with this, well, thin ribbon cable, so you can go ahead and hide this piece behind a wardrobe or a table or something, and then just have the little spy camera just peeking out somewhere. There is now our live feed, and like I say, I am on 4G right now, and there you are. There's me through this little hidden Wi-Fi camera, and the best part about it is it also has a little micro SD card reader in there, so you can do recording to it if you would like. Yeah, all the links in the description. Now this is a really cheap, inexpensive Wi-Fi bulb. Now usually Wi-Fi bulbs that are cheap and inexpensive are a little bit rubbish. You get really bad Wi-Fi performance, and some of them you tell them to change to blue and they change to purple, and they're just not good. This is the best value bulb that I've found, and I'll put a link to it in the description. Essentially, it's a Wi-Fi bulb that uses the Smart Life application, and off you go. You can go ahead and control this bulb from your phone from anywhere in the world, do timers and change the color, and it just works. If you are wanting to build an ecosystem with a more expensive light, I would recommend looking at LifeX, and I think they do a bulb under £50, but I'm not going to include it in this video. This one for now, because it's cheap. Now again, keeping things super simple and super cheap, here is a USB mouse that is literally £9. Now I have had a plethora of USB mice or wireless USB mice through the office, and I test them all because a lot of them are just absolute garbage. This one seems to perform much better than all of the others. On paper, it doesn't seem to have the best spec, but it just does perform pretty well. If you weren't like an avid gamer, or you were just somebody that uses the computer to browse emails or a little bit of web browsing. So I actually keep this in my tech bag just because it's cheap and I won't be bothered if I lose it, and it works really well with Mac and Windows. Now this is something that I picked up for myself not long ago, and because it came in this nice box, I thought to myself, well, I'm actually gonna get this for a present for somebody that I know. But this is essentially USB-C cables from this company that I've never heard of before. Now these are essentially really thick USB-C to USB-C cables, and I just really adore the quality. I've been using them myself for over half a month now and had absolutely no problems. This is the reason why I like these as well. I've gone through countless cheap USB cables and they're usually just not built well, but these ones, when you actually plug them into a device and give them a tug, yeah, that's not going anywhere, nowhere. Okay, so USB-C is absolutely massive, so we'll keep the train going. Coming in at number 6, we've got this USB hub. Now there's a few reasons why I like this. The main reason is because this has every single port on it that a product I recommended last year has on it, called the Kingston Nucleum. It's a really, really nice, well-built USB hub, but this does exactly the same thing, except it's about £21, and you also get the added benefit. Someone like me, I love this, has an Ethernet port on the bottom there. Now I bought this essentially just as a backup from my Nucleum, but it works really, really well. All the ports work absolutely fine. I only ever really use the SD card and the Ethernet port and the HDMI on this thing because USB 3 is kind of now obsolete, but it's been working fine. Cable's nice and thick. It does the job for £21. If you're wanting a USB hub or know someone that wants one for Christmas, I wouldn't look much further than this. Okay, so next up we've got this hub, and I've been using it myself again, I think for the last couple of months, ever since I bought my iPad Pro right here. Now, if you're big in the tech game or in the iPad game in itself, or you just love Apple, you'll know that with the release of iPad OS, these iPads are getting extremely powerful for what they are, just a piece of glass in your hand. The one shortcoming though with them is I/O, being able to plug things in and out just with that one USB-C port on there. So with this little cheap, really well-built, inexpensive adapter. And this cable essentially goes, it plugs into the USB-C port on the bottom there. Look at that. And then from that, you get a 3.5mm headphone jack, a pass-through USB-C port for charging, a micro and full-sized SSD card, and an HDMI out. Now that is a multi-use tool if I've ever seen one myself, and it's also got cutouts here. Now I've got a little memory card here. I took some photos just to show you guys that this is gonna work fine. We go over to the Files application and then click on Untitled. As you can see, it's already come up, and then we took some photos earlier just to show you guys. Boom, there we go. I am a fine specimen, aren't I? Now, everything in the video so far has been super techy, so I still want to bring some tech to you guys that could cover more of a vast majority of people, and I really, really like this USB lamp. Now, I like it for a few reasons. Number one, because I love anything low-powered and USB. Number one, because they're saving money with it being USB and low-powered. But number two, it means you can plug it into absolutely anything. I mean, most TVs have got a USB port on the back of them now, so you can plug it in and power it off that. And then when this bottom ball is pulled up, it will turn the light on. Now, these two balls are actually magnets, so they will hold themselves together, and the force turns the light on. So yeah, lovely, nice, soft USB light. It's under 50 quid. Great Christmas present. So, coming in at number 8, we've got my BMW. I'm joking, this is my car keys, and it's something on my car keys. As you can see, it's absolutely battered, but it still works absolutely fine. This is the tile, and I think these are absolutely invaluable. I'll see if I can fit the word absolutely in once more. And then when you've lost the item that it's attached to, you open the application on your phone, and you say, hey, I've lost my keys, and it will then ring the tile as long as it's in Bluetooth range. Still super, super cool. These things have saved my bacon and made me not late countless times. Really recommend them. Okay, coming in at number 9, this thing is super, super cool. And I think, well, when I bought this, it was 24 quid on Amazon. £24. This is a special type of security camera. It's called a PTZ camera. You know what PTZ stands for? It stands for pan, tilt, zoom. So you can literally tap on parts of the screen and move the camera around and look at different points of the room wherever you would like to look. So you can place this thing in the middle and just look one way or look the other. It's versatile. Again, another USB powered device. It's Wi-Fi enabled, and you can also plug it in with an Ethernet cable if you would like to. Underneath, actually down here, there's a slot for a micro SD card slot, so you can actually do 24/7 round the clock recording on this thing. It's awesome, £22, and it just makes me smile. Squarespace is a website that you guys can go to right now to create your own website. Squarespace is absolutely great because essentially what you do is you go on there and there's thousands of templates for you to choose from. So you pick one of these templates and then you can go ahead and add your own custom text, your own images, make it yours, make it count. Now, once you've gone ahead and designed your website and it's looking as you want with Squarespace's really easy tools and templates, what you need to do is sort out a domain. And a domain is something like www.techflow.co.uk. They have certain tools that you can build into your website, like appointment scheduling, you can do email campaigns, you can look at really easy analytics, and you can also do e-commerce, like sell things on your website. It's all built into Squarespace. You guys can head to squarespace.com to start your free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can get 10% off your first purchase with code TechFlow. And as always, I'll put all those links down there in the description. Okay guys, last but not least, this is a headphone stand, but not just a headphone stand, it's an under-desk headphone hook that has a plug on it and 3 USB ports on here. And you won't be draining power from your computer on the desk because it's coming straight from this. 3M adhesive on the top, so we'll just peel that back and it'll stick on the desk. Voila, you're good to go. Also for somebody that has a desk job and they're always got headphones on their head, or they've just got a desk job and they want some extra USB ports on there with the added bonus of being able to mount a set of headphones, or 2 sets of headphones either side. So there you guys go. That was our top 10 Christmas list for 2019 this Christmas. If we don't see you guys before, we do have some giveaways coming, so please do stay tuned. But if I don't see you before, have a Merry Christmas, have a great one, I hope you're all okay. And with that being said, that's TechFlow's top 10 Christmas tech of the year, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.